Jessica responds to her mom after she said that the duo is not getting back together because Jessica hasn't contacted her since she moved out a year ago. Now, if you haven't heard the mom's live, it's at the end of this video. Timestamps is down below. But here's what Jessica had to say.
Hi everyone. Before I start this video, I just want to let every single one of you know that this video is not to spread hate or any type of slander towards anyone's name, and that because I am an influencer, I am not obligated to get on here and tell people that I don't know my personal business and tell people about my personal life. And I know that if you guys were in my shoes, you guys would not get on the internet and come on here and tell people that you don't know from a can of paint your business. There's multiple parts to a story. All of you do not know what goes on behind closed doors. None of you know my story. None of you know where I came from. None of you know nothing.
Jessica left here July the 28th or the 29th of last year.
She has made me look like a terrible human being, and everyone jumped right to that. They heard it and they quickly started hating. I've received death threats, hundreds of people telling me I'm worthless. Me and Mama Red started making money when I was 15 years old all the way until I was 19, because when I was 19 years old, I left her resident. From the age of 15 to the age of 19, I've never received full half payments of anything that I have worked for. Now, what I can say that Mama Red has given me $500. She's maybe given me $1,000, $1,500, but it's always been small portions of money. And I was told to make it last for the whole month. There will be months where we've made 5 times that amount of money she has given me. 30% would go to our agents. She get the rest, and she will only distribute maybe $1,000 to me. Now, when you are under a contract, and it doesn't matter if you're under a contract or not, if you are working with someone, granted, you are my mother, you are supposed to split things equally, because I am working as hard as you are working as well. It doesn't matter if we have bills to pay. It doesn't matter if you buy me things. It doesn't matter if I'm spending incorrectly. I made the money, and if I want to go out and spend my money incorrectly, then I can do it. I appreciate her for trying to lead me on the right path as far as money and finances, but I definitely feel like it was wrong for me to never, out of the 5 years of making content with her, that I've never gotten full half the amount of money that I was earned or that I've worked for. When I turned 18, and mind you, before your child turns 18, if you are running a business with them, you are supposed to put money in that child's savings account or bank account, and you stock that money up until they turn 18. You give them that card and say, here you go, you are legal. When I turned 18, I had nothing. I didn't have money saved up. I didn't have anything. And even after I turned 18, even when I was 19, I was still getting small portions of money. And honestly, I feel like this isn't even about money. I am shocked that Mama Red has gone to the internet stating these things. I appreciate everything that Mama Red has done for me. Yes, she has taken me in. Yes, she has raised me. Yes, she's done everything in her will to make sure I was good in a way. This isn't even about money. This is about ways that I have been treated. I will say at times I wasn't really treated fairly, but it will be times where I wanted to hang out with friends and enjoy the moment, and I had to make content an excuse or a reason to hang out with a friend. I always felt like I wasn't able to hang out with friends if content was not involved. Granted, I know it's work and I know that's how we make money, but at the end of the day, I'm still a human being and I don't want a camera in my face 24/7. It was a time where Mama Red has told me, I called her mom, I think we were in a disagreement, and she has told me to not call her mom because she's not my mom. And this was maybe like 2 years ago. I never gotten an apology for that. And you know, that really hurt me because I don't really have family. There'll be days where she wake up angry and she take her anger out on me, and she has admitted to that. And you know, a person can only handle so much. I'm not going to say I was the best kid in the world. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I was an angel. It was times where I had my room dirty. It was times where I talked back. It was times where I was defiant. Teenagers, through that teenage stage where you think you just know everything. I'm not going to sit here and say I was an angel, because that was not the case. But as a parent, as a mother, it's just certain ways you handle situations. Granted, we made videos. Me and Mama Red did not have the best bond. She told me that I needed to work a 9-to-5 job because I'm super ungrateful. I need to know how to work for money. So her and my used-to-be agents came up with this thing where I work a 9-to-5. Basically, I wake up at 8 every single morning and I post 6 videos a day. During this 9-to-5, I was not allowed to be on my phone texting. I wasn't allowed to scroll social media. And if she did catch that, she said she was going to take my phone. I always felt like Mama Red kept me short-minded. It was a day that she stated that I will always need her. She will tell me that I won't survive alone. I wasn't able to move out. I wasn't able to pick my own college. I wasn't allowed to go to the gym. I wasn't allowed to be at the gym more than a certain time. I just felt stuck. I felt controlled. I felt depressed. I felt like I couldn't really express myself. And honestly, it was to the point where I went days without eating. And I'm not going to say because I was scared to come out of my room, but more so because I didn't want to say the wrong things. And we argued. You can call me selfish. You can call me whatever you want. You can call me less of a human. You can call me worthless. Because, those are the comments that I'm seeing. You could call me a liar. You guys can call me anything you want in the book. But God knows my heart, and God knows that I always move with love. I've kept quiet for almost a year now. Next month will be a year. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have had made this video. It's just hurtful. I am still young. I make mistakes. I am human at the end of the day. I am not perfect at all. I'm human. I have feelings. I've always been kissing ass. I've always been the type to make sure everybody else is okay before me. And I'm still like that. But now I am at the point where I need to just do what's best for me. Me and Mama Red came up together. We did everything together. And I felt as though, in my opinion, I was not treated the best. It's all love to Mama Red. It's all love. Wish nothing but blessings. But don't get on the internet perceiving someone to be a bad person when you know what you did.
I'm coming on here to let y'all know. I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. Do not read shit into what I'm fixing to say. Those of you who know me, or those of you who think you know me, know that I'm a straight up person. I have nothing to lie about. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of there. Those of you who know me, those of you who think you know me, those of you who have been asking questions about certain things that's going on with the Jessica the Prankster page. Number one, Jessica the Prankster page. I don't post on there anymore because I don't know what happened to the page. Whether she took the page, got mad, took the page, or whatever she did to the page. But that problem right there is not a problem for me. It'll be solved. Whatever God works out, he works out. Okay, secondly, a lot of people think that Jessica moved back home to Atlanta with me. Jessica left here July the 28th or the 29th of last year. She moved to California and did what she did. Hoorah, hurrah. Jessica has not come back to this house. Jessica comes to Atlanta. She don't call. She don't come by. She don't do none of that. Okay? I am not in contact with Jessica. Okay? Me as a parent, you try to control your kids. You try to do the best you can. You try to lead them in the right way. And some kids just don't want to listen to what you got to say. Okay? I never tried to harm Jessica in any way. What I did was try to mother her and give her advice that she did not want to take. You know, I don't have no grudges against anybody or anything. I love Jessica to death. Always will. Don't have no problems with her. But Jessica has people in her life right now that don't know what happened or what they think is going on. She's following, certain people that don't know the backstory. As a matter of fact, they don't know the story at all. Okay? I'm just coming on here to let people know she's not at home. When people get on social media, they believe everything they see, or they believe everything that comes across social media. Okay? I don't post nothing on social media that I can't back up. Okay? And in order for you to be a woman and stand your ground, or whatever you want to stand on, is your prerogative. Okay? But don't come sending messages or posting about the duo is back together. Okay? Because we're not back together. Okay? Someone sent me a thing saying that she said that I'm literally her angel. Okay? Well, you don't treat angel like shit. You don't treat angels like shit. Okay? And personally, I'm just tired of seeing the messages. I'm tired of people thinking that she came back here to help me. I'm tired of people assuming, that everything is A-okay. All right? I'm okay. Okay? God gonna bless me. When he closed one door, he's gonna open double doors. Okay? So I just wanted to come on here for a few minutes and clear the air